Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Norwich City Career Mode. In this penultimate episode of the season, we will have two games. The first one here against Wigan, who are in 5th of the table, and we've still only got 2 losses. We're on such a good streak in the league at the moment. It's something around 40 games, which is mad. No, sorry, not 40 games. Yeah, actually. No, not 40 games. Around 35 games unbeaten, which is really good. And so here is our squad. No rotations, but this was such a boring first half. There was no highlights at all, actually, and at halftime it's still 0-0. But the first highlight of the game comes actually straight after halftime, as Jerome goes for a looping shot over the keeper, and he actually scores. When I was playing this, I definitely did not expect it to go in, but as it was getting close to the goal, I was like, oh, maybe it will, and it did. So good feeling for Cameron Jerome to score just seconds after half-time, and Norwich fans look very happy there because we've already won the league. That was ages ago, and a few episodes ago we already knew we won the league, and we just want to try and go unbeaten until the end of the season. If we do go unbeaten, then I'm happy. I can't expect anything more than that. And yeah, so one up here, Cameron Jerome's 24th goal this season. He's only going to be the top goal scorer, but another chance comes here as Wigan lose the ball to Russell Martin, the right back, who's been in dodgy form recently, but he passes to Jerome. Jerome, first time ball towards Wes Hoolahan, running through, uses his pace to get past Al Habsi and convert the ball into the open goal. So 2-0 to us. Good performance so far. Nice goal from Wes Hoolahan to beat the keeper. He hasn't scored many. He's only scored one before this. This makes it his second goal of the season, as you can see there. And so we're 2-0 up. Very happy, and at this point we're cruising. So the next chance comes here to Wigan as Delort goes down the right, beats Bassong, passes inside towards Riera, who hits it first time, and his shot goes inside netting. But that was full time. We won the game 2-0. They didn't have a single shot on target. We had more possession, and as you can see here, we actually had some scout reports, which we don't have very often. We have 2 of them. One from our scout in Belgium, who hasn't picked up anyone good yet, and the other one in England, who there's no one on this scout report who caught my eye. And Wes Hoolahan said he's not fitting in here, although he's been at this club for like 6 seasons or whatever, so that definitely makes sense. But the last episode, no, not the last episode, no thanks, this career mode is going to go on for a while. Hopefully the last game in this episode will be against Derby County here at Carrow Road, who are sitting in 9th position. They're not having a very good season. They'd probably want to be in the top 2 at the start of the season. So we decided to rotate the squad completely, except for John Ruddy. I think that was the only person who survived from the starting lineup of last game. And here is Derby's squad. A few notable players: Alex Tetty, Chris Martin. Alex Tetty we swapped for Will Hughes and a bit of money at the start of the season. Looking back on that, that was a really good transfer. But first chance comes just 8 minutes in, and Kyle Lafty is in the box. Goes for the shot, but that went just wide. But now Redmond picks up the ball in the 24th minute. Goes down the right, whips it in, misses everyone, goes to Ofoe, who missed an open goal, and that will be the title of this episode: Ofoe missed an open goal, or something along them lines, because that was an absolutely shocking miss. Volleys are harder than normal shots, but when you've got an open goal, that should all be easy. But Jordan Ibe picks the ball up now, gives it to his teammate, gets it back. Jordan Ibe going down the right, whips it in towards Chris Martin, who scores the first goal of the game. So our home form has been dodgy recently. Dodgy meaning we haven't been winning like 3 or 4-0. We've been conceding quite a few goals at home. And this game was one of the hardest I've played this season, because Chris Martin, that's only his first goal this season, which is ridiculous. I'm not sure what he'd been doing. But now Ofoe picks up the ball, gives it to Lafty in the 60th minute, cuts inside shoot, and Grant make the save. So I was really frustrated because I didn't think we were going to score. Another chance here is Johnny Howson picks up the ball, gives it to Grab, and back to Howson, who hits it first time, and Grant makes another great save. So getting really frustrated here. But in the 78th minute, Jordan Ibe throws the ball back towards Christie, but he completely misses it. Carl Lafty goes through. Surely he must score. No, Grant makes a superb save once again. But there was going to be one more chance in the 85th minute as Ofoe gets the ball, gives it to Johnny Howson, and they've got a man injured. Takes on Zach Whitbread with the former Canary. He goes down, bit of a theatrical dive. Well, not really dive, because he was fouled, and the referee gives a penalty. So we have a chance to get ourselves back in the game. Our like 35 game unbeaten streak could have come to an end if the referee hadn't given a penalty, and I think it probably would have, because Zach Whitbread I didn't think he punched Johnny Howson, but he kind of put his hand in his face, which counts as a penalty. And Lewis Grabban, we haven't even scored it yet. Lewis Grabban steps up and he does score. So we go 1-1, and right now I would take this, because all I want is to go unbeaten until the end of the season. All I want, well, that is kind of a lot to ask for. Well, not really, considering we've done how well like we have. I don't think that's a lot to ask for, and we should do that, because I haven't looked at the final 2 games of the season, but I'm confident we can beat anyone in the league. And yeah, we should go on and do really well, get the unbeaten run. But there was going to be one last chance here, as the referee didn't give a foul for this blatant foul. Let's chip back to Kyle Lafferty. Kyle Lafferty actually takes it past Zach Whitbread, but as you can see here, Zach Whitbread does actually manage to get back eventually. Yeah, he does. And clear away. So that will be full time. If you did enjoy this episode, leave a like, and I'll see you for the last episode of the season very soon.